AI intelligence not slowing down.
Human intelligence has also scaled as as the population has increased and we've been able to store more and more information. Human intelligence has scaled. Now, because of population declines and low growth rate, human intelligence is somewhat plateauing and will actually decline. And my guess is that I think that we might have AI smarter than any single human at anything as soon as next year.
Wow.
And then probably within 2030, probably AI is smarter than the sum of all humans.
Do you think humans are on the decline because the AI is evolving? Do you think there's this evolution of the ecosystem on Earth that's underway that we don't really understand the structure of what's going on? But
I mean, I hope the birth rates turn around. I'm a big proponent of increased birth rate, obviously.
You know, we had a big conversation at this conference we didn't expect, which is suicidal empathy, the West, this declining birth rate.
It seems like there's a number of symptoms of the West being suicidal. The most obvious one being the birth rate is not at replacement level. So obviously if that continues indefinitely, then the West will literally reproduce enough to replace itself. There's the fact that the borders were totally opened to the point where Western culture, the social fabric started to come apart. And you see this especially in Europe, where the indigenous cultures of the UK or France or Germany are starting to potentially be taken over by cultures of people who are brought in and aren't assimilating. You have crime, where we have this case on social media right now, this young woman, Irina, who's just killed in a senseless way on a subway, which is horrific enough in and of itself. But then in addition to that, the elite media just, for whatever reason, just refused to cover it like it didn't exist. So you have this issue of crime that's not being addressed or even acknowledged.
It's almost like we're trying to deny the reality of the spiral and this, spiral.
So you have all these data points that seem to suggest that the West is suicidal or doesn't seem to want to defend itself or propagate itself.